my friends, and welcome back to The Witcher. In our last video, we spent our time working on this investigation into who's helping out the Salamandra and Vizima, I think. And we did exclude one suspect, but I think to really move it forward, there's a couple quests we need to really kind of work on to sort that all out. And I do want to do that today, but first, I want to talk to the half-elf that we met, I think, in the last video, who's right behind us first. I did spend some time before I started the video today wandering around the city, looking for her specifically, also buying some items, selling some items, and I also managed to finally buy an upgraded sword. I did buy a meteorite sword from the blacksmith. Actually, I think it was from the Order blacksmith, but I don't think it much matters. Apparently you have to have the meteorites in your bag for it to trigger, and if they aren't, then it won't even be an option. So finally figured that one out. Not sure if it's the best decision I made shopping wise, but it's just a game. We'll see how it all goes. Still have my same armor from like the prologue, but what are you gonna do? I don't have 5,000 gold yet, and that's really expensive. Anyway, so let's get started talking to the half-elf first, and then we'll go from there.
Cade Milvatgen.
Greetings. Sadly, I don't speak the Elder language.
Pity, White Wolf. Your language is like a stone axe, ours like a beautiful Viriladan sword, light in the hand as you perform pilastras and crescent moon parries.
Would you teach me?
Learning requires time. A young mind can master our language in a few years, but learning pilastras...
I lost my memory. I may once have known your language.
If true, perhaps you won't need to learn it anew. I'll speak in Elven. Maybe you'll understand.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense, but sure, let's try.
Let's try.
Esse Fenowed.
Well, I have no idea. You are a sunflower, or you are Fenowed, the sunchild. The sunchild. Well, that seems likely, right?
You are Fenowed, the sunchild.
Fene means sun, wed, child. Mikeme is Evo ni pont a Gwenelen.
You come from the land of the river of alabaster bridges, or you live under the bridge. I may not know what you said, but I know what you'll say next. That's a little okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go with the first one. That seems likely, probably.
You come from the land on the river of alabaster bridges.
Enkamina. Abeth mi Gwynblade.
You're right, a dearth of love, a final age, whoa, or I need to leave, stupid white wolf. Enough, I can't understand the elder language farewell. Again, I think I'm going to go with the first one as it seems likely. I don't know, it just seems likely.
You're right. Enkamina, a dearth of love. The final age, Ted Deret.
Abeth.
Oh. That's what that meant. Okay. Well, thanks, Geralt, for sharing. Is that it? Oh, new journal entry. Half-elves. Vizima is also home to half-elves born in beings between humans and elves. I mean, obviously. Female half-elves are possessed of a delicate beauty. Many are fluent in the Elder language. And, well, we have her card now. So, great. Well, what I do want to work on today is I want to go to the hospital at midnight and work on this autopsy. But before I do that, since it is daytime, I want to work on the Gravedigger's gratitude first, just a little bit. So we spoke to the Gravedigger at the end of the last video, and he's delivering the body for the autopsy, which is great. But then he also, I think, mentioned that there will be a lot more clues in the graveyard. But to get into the graveyard, either we need permission from, I think, Vincent Meese, or we have to clear his debt with Thaler. So I figured while it's daytime, I can run a couple more errands and I can talk to those two and, I don't know, see how everything progresses. So let's get started with that. And I think, let's see. City Dungeon is right there, so let's head over there first and talk to Vincent. And here we are over by the city dungeons, and Vincent is outside, so let's speak with him first to see if he'll just be nice and
pay for this.
give us a pass into the graveyard. Why you need a pass to go to the graveyard? It makes no sense, but whatever.
What is it, Witcher?
All right, let's ask about the cemetery.
Can you get me a pass into the cemetery?
You accuse me, and then you want help?
See it as a way to prove your innocence.
Not a chance in hell. Get lost.
Steady.
I won't help with this vigilante investigation. The results are crap.
Did he just growl at me?
See ya.
All right, well, that one didn't work out so well. Let's go talk to Thaler and see if he has anything more useful to say. Because I think I can meditate with Thaler as well, which will be useful to get to midnight anyway. Okay, there's Thaler. Oh, I see. It's like a little... Well, I mean, he's a fence, so...
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I mean... Yeah, how about you get me in the cemetery?
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
I can do anything, but I don't feel like it.
How can I convince you?
This damn investigation is getting tiring. Prove me innocent.
Okay, well, I guess that's that. I had to prove one of them innocent first before they'll help me out. So I'm going to meditate until midnight and then meet you back at the hospital. Okay, here we are outside the hospital. I have done my save, so let's go inside and get started with this autopsy. Ooh. Where is... There's Shawnee. Okay, so we're in the back room, it looks like.
We'll all die.
Alright, hello, Shawnee. Ooh. He's all... I don't remember this being here before, but I may just not have noticed.
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
Do I need to do anything? Okay. Let's start talking to Shawnee again.
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
Okay. Well, we have options. We have as a werewolf. Could a human have inflicted these wounds? The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers. What do you think? Well, what do you think?
What do you think?
It could have been ghouls.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
Well, there's an assassin's dagger, ram's meat men. Something's wrong. His head is in an unnatural position. His head is twisted. External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died? Let's ask about if it's an assassin's dagger. That kind of makes sense, right?
An assassin's dagger. Rams meets men.
It'd be nice to find something conclusive.
Any suggestions?
Let's check his internal organs.
Okay. Okay. So,
Where shall we start?
well, let's see. Well, I don't know. Look at the heart, maybe?
Look at the heart.
The heart's untouched, but the aorta's been cut by a dagger.
Was it fatal?
Yes.
So let's look at the lungs.
Let's look at the lungs.
Perforated. Odd, the weapon didn't hit any vital organs.
You mean the wounds weren't the cause of death?
If they were, we'd see pneumothorax.
Can you survive pneumothorax?
Yes, an average surgeon could cure you. At worst, you'd spend the rest of your life whistling when you breathed.
Okay, let's look at the liver.
Let's look at the liver.
Completely cirrhotic. But he doesn't look a drunk.
Poison?
Yes, it also caused convulsions, paralysis, and cardiac arrest. That explains why rigor mortis lasted so long.
Could bandits have obtained such poison?
They could have purchased it from someone. There's a shifty-looking merchant among them.
Yeah, I mean, Coxton does deal in such things, but it sounds like maybe... But, like, why would Ramsmeet kill his own people? It doesn't make sense. Well, what do you think?
Whatever you say.
Geralt, I detest indecisive men. I'll help with my medical knowledge, but I'm no investigator.
Okay.
Then decide. The patient's decomposing.
Oh, I have to pick one. Well, I guess I'll point to Ramsmeet. It doesn't make sense, but okay.
Everything so far points to Ramsmeet's men.
So far, yes.
Okay, is there more? Because my quest isn't updated.
As you can see, the tongue's been removed, quite brutally, though after his death. Only why?
A clear message to those who say too much.
Bandits?
Yes, really subtle, Ramsmeet's style. He didn't realize a corpse could say so much. Thanks, that's the evidence I needed.
Huh. Oh, we completed Anatomy of a Crime. The autopsy proves beyond reasonable doubt Ramsmeet was behind the murder. I really? Okay. That doesn't make sense. Shawnee was very helpful. I should visit her one day. Well, we'll visit her, I guess, next. Vizima Confidential is up. Okay. Vizima Confidential is updated, and...
We'll all die.
Okay. Which quest am I on? Vizima Confidential. The autopsy explained a lot of things. I'm very close now. Time to go to Raymond's house. I just don't... I mean... Kalkstein, I guess, could be involved, but again, I don't see that. Ramsmeet killing his own person? Maybe? Because the cutting the tongue out does seem kind of odd, but... Old friend of mine. The autopsy is finished with Shawnee's aid. The poor thing is very tired. She should rest now. I reckon there is something she wants of me. Maybe I should talk to her when she finishes her work. Okay, well... I guess that's... done now? I don't know. I guess I just expected more from an autopsy. So based on the autopsy, I need to confront Ramsmeet, but I just feel like I need more evidence still. So I need to get into the graveyard, but I need to clear Thaler or Mies first. So, and I don't know how to do either of those. So instead, I figured I'd just come up here and talk to Shawnee to see if she has any updates for me. Now I've already saved, so let me talk to her.
Yes?
Okay, let's ask if she needs help.
You need any help?
I'd like to ask a favor.
I'm listening.
Remember Dandelion? Well, we're trying to organize a gathering.
A gathering?
To reminisce, have a few drinks. However...
Lacking the drinks?
You guessed it, and I don't want to serve just anything.
What do you need?
Cherry vodka for Dandelion, rosé wine for me, and something for you.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go look for this alcohol.
I'll try.
Okay, well, I had to go find some alcohol for Shawnee, and I did do that, so now we're back here again. And let's see what she wants next.
Yes?
All right, I have your liquor.
I brought some liquor.
Splendid. Bring a friend.
See you at the party.
Okay, so now I have to go invite someone? All right, well, I don't know who to go invite. I mean, like, who could I go invite? Let's see. Oh, there's a herald. Hello.
The trade roads are closed. Live chickens, just 3 orange at the merchant Luvarden's.
Does the town face famine?
King Foltest and the council recommend we stock up and ration food.
Well, I'm trying to think of who I know who I could invite in the town. I guess I could go ask Siegfried, maybe, if he would come, but I don't know if he's all the way out in the swamp, and I really don't want to go all the way out there. So let's try to go to Siegfried's post to see if he's there, and if he's there, we'll grab him. If not, we'll try and find... Who's the other one I know? Zoltan? I could bring him, maybe? I'm trying to think, who does Geralt have as a friend in town? I don't know if Siegfried's a friend, but he's kind of a work acquaintance, maybe? Sort of? I don't think he's going to be in town, though. But we'll see. And I'm not going back out to the swamp right now. I'm just not. Nope, Siegfried's not here. Or Siegfried, not Siegfried. Well, let's go look for Zoltan. So I guess he's going to be either in the bar or at the other dwarf's house. Oh, fuck. The one who lost all his money. I can't remember who he was, but we'll try the bar, and then I'll just look around for Zoltan and pick you back up once I find him. All right, so I've been looking around for Zoltan and can't find him, and I'm kind of annoyed by that. And apparently, because I was just randomly talking to people,
real downpour.
Apparently, I can talk to Carmen and invite her, which I think is kind of hilarious.
Nice to see you.
And I feel like I just want to go with this and see how awkward this is. Let's bring the local madam to a party at Shawnee's house. She's so not going to like it. But you know what? Let's do it anyway.
Carmen, care to come to a house party?
Anything for you, and I'll give you a good price. Say 100 orens.
Sure, why not? Here's the address.
Agreed. Here's the address.
All right, I'll be there.
Oh, this is going to end so badly. I invited Carmen. What does it say? I invited Carmen to the party. All that's left to do is head for Shawnee's. Okay, I feel like there had to be somebody else I could invite. And watch, I'm going to run into Zoltan on the way back to Shawnee's house. Okay, let's put Shawnee's house on the map. Did I do that right? I didn't do that right. I feel like it probably has to be at dusk, but you know what? We'll just head over there now and see what I can find. This is great. I'm really excited about this. Just to see how awkward that is.
Oh,
What now?
such debauchery under my roof. She hooks herself a musician or something.
It's the famous poet, Dandelion.
I know his fame. I've no desire to listen to a crying brat 9 months from now.
Shall I chaperone them?
Finally, you're making sense. Old age is no jest.
This is crazy. Chaperone them. Oh, look, there's Shawnee and Dandelion. Okay, well, let me save. And then before I talk to Shawnee, let's talk to Dandelion and see what he has to say.
Geralt? I'll be damned. For a second there, I thought I was seeing a ghost.
No, I'm no ghost.
Am I losing my mind? Is this a joke? Shawnee?
And it's no joke.
But how? I saw it myself.
What did you see, Dandelion?
I saw her tell them to put you on a boat. And there was a unicorn, and Milva, Cahir, and Angulem, and Yarpen, and Zoltan. We all witnessed it.
I'm like, who are all these people? But there was, more importantly, there was a unicorn there. You had too much to drink. Well, I lost my memory, but I want to know why everyone's so surprised to see me live. Tell me everything step by step. Yes, I would like a step-by-step explanation on how I died, please.
I lost my memory, but I want to know why everyone's so surprised to see me alive. Tell me everything, step by step.
5 years ago, we were sitting in a tavern with friends, eating escargot, drinking vodka. A bloodthirsty mob attacked the non-human district. You went out into the street to scare them off, and then...
What?
Someone stabbed you in the stomach with a pitchfork. A fatal wound. There was nothing we could do.
Are you telling me everything?
Are you telling me everything?
We were all there.
All meaning who?
You really don't remember a thing. Your loved ones. Your friends.
Sounds a bit like a ballad.
It's the truth and nothing but. Geralt, forgive me. I still can't believe you're here.
Listen, Dandelion, I don't have proof because that's impossible. I don't remember. I'm afraid some things can't be explained. Let's sit down, have a drink like old friends. Time will tell who I am.
You're right. We've been through too much together. I'd know.
I think I need a drink. Yeah, after all of that. So, yet another person reacts rather weirdly upon seeing me. Dandelion maintains he saw me die. I think I need a drink. And Dandelion I've heard rumors that the famous bard and poet Dandelion visited the outskirts. I met Dandelion, who has supposedly always been my best friend. From what I've heard, Dandelion is an indefatigable windbag. I'm saying that right? A buffoon and a wastrel. He is also a womanizer with an incredible talent for getting into trouble. Yes. At the same time, Dandelion is a truly talented artist, despite his tendency to wander the countryside and eke out a living through occasional performances. Well, CP, has anything new to say?
I've been thinking, and I have a question.
Don't hold back, Dandelion. It doesn't suit you.
Let's imagine your next contract is a vampire. What would you do?
You said we've been through a lot together, so you should know. Or silver sword and potions. Let's go with that one.
Silver sword, potions. What are you driving at?
Ha! What if I said you'd reach a deal with this vampire?
Huh? Okay, let's see. Vampires are born from black magic, evil by nature. Negotiation usually ends with one of the parties losing a lot of blood, and it's rarely the vampire. Yes? Dandelion, believe me, if you could tell a Bruxka to hunt rabbits, for instance, I'd be long unemployed. Let's go with the first one.
Vampires are born from black magic, evil by nature. Negotiation usually ends with one of the parties losing a lot of blood, and it's rarely the vampire.
And what if the vampire doesn't care to drink blood?
They inherently drink blood. But I think you have something else in mind.
Let me show you what drinking blood means to a vampire.
Dandelion.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Strong, but good.
You are about to enlighten me.
I just did that with that last shot. Listen to a man who's lived a little and not lost his memory. Higher vampires treat blood like we treat...
Ooh, someone's coming. Who's your lady friend?
Shani, this is Carmen, a lady whose virtues you'll appreciate.
Doubt it.
Dandelion, meet.
No need, Geralt. We've met. Hello, Carmen.
Oh, jeez.
What does Carmen do for a living? I'm an escort, respected throughout Vizima. I once frequented the royal court, too. The court. Fascinating.
Come on, Shani, let it go. Carmen's good.
Let's just have a drink.
Wait, what's your connection to the men present here?
Shani.
Business, sweetie. Strictly business.
Shani, don't be so touchy.
Dandelion's a notorious lecher, but you, Geralt? I'm disappointed.
You're getting wound up unnecessarily. It's a profession like any other.
It's fine. No need to beat around the bush.
Let's drink to our lovely ladies.
Cheers!
Geralt's drunk. So awkward. Who's your lady friend? Me and Dandelion had a discussion. My head is spinning. The party is going on. Okay, let's save. Because this is great so far. Okay, we've talked to... Should we talk to Carmen? Or I want to talk to everybody by himself. Well, let's talk to Carmen. No, actually, let's talk to Shani. I don't want her to feel, like, insulted. Geralt drunk.
What is it?
Tell me about the Battle of Brenna.
With 4 of us and thousands wounded, I never left the tent.
I admire you, Shani.
It was one of the worst days of my life.
I hope you don't mind that I invited Carmen.
Where'd you get that idea?
Just a feeling.
Wrong feeling.
Ooh, touchy. Okay, let's talk to Carmen.
Cheers.
Okay, let's talk to Dandelion.
Yes?
You were going to enlighten me about vampires.
Yeah.
Listen, Geralt. Unlike the lesser ones, higher vampires don't need blood, human or otherwise. Blood, my dear monster slayer, is like booze to them.
Where'd you learn this?
This is fascinating.
Like Carmen said, it's fascinating. So amazing, it's unbelievable.
I just don't get it. Dandelion, what's your point?
Geralt, you had a true friend who was a vampire.
Did
Really?
I also have a friend who was a dragon?
Actually, you did, so the joke's on you. In any case, it's true. You were friends with a vampire. Zoltan would back me up if he were here. Do you remember Regis?
I don't know much about vampires, but I do know a trick called the vampire's kiss.
Can you give me a last name, Dandelion?
Emil Regis Rohalak Tertsif Godfroy. Died fighting by your side, Geralt. Let's drink to him and others who have fallen.
Let's drink.
To Hela.
To Rusty.
I have an idea. Let's play a game.
It's a brilliant idea.
Oh, gosh.
I never turn down Carmen when she proposes a game.
What game?
Truth or dare.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, like sexual dares.
No.
Relax, Dandelion. No. Let's say you'd have to steal something from the old lady's cupboard downstairs.
All right, I'll start. Shawnee, remember when I walked in on you and Geralt in Oxenfurt?
Dandelion, don't go there.
Unfair. I can't anger the old lady. She'll throw me out.
Well, then you must tell the truth.
Then you must tell the truth.
How did you and Geralt end up in such a compromising position?
Professional curiosity. I was researching the influence of mutagens on a witcher's physical condition. I admit I found no defects. Speaking of which, you could use some exercise, Dandelion. It's good for your health. Sweetie, you clearly don't know Dandelion that well. They don't call him the tongue of the north for no reason. Geralt, care to tell us more about this situation?
I have amnesia. How many times do we have to have this conversation?
Don't remember. I have amnesia.
You won't get off that easy. Downstairs, now.
I'll be back shortly.
Be sure to fetch something interesting, honey.
Okay. So... Oh, I have the diary already. I don't know where it's at, but apparently I had to go downstairs and get it. I feel like I looted it earlier, but anyway, let's talk to Dandelion, I guess.
Here's to all divine mistakes.
The old lady snores like a troll, but sleeps lightly.
Hope you're not mad.
It's fine. I actually found something interesting. The old lady's diary.
Ooh, show me. I wonder what Granny did when she was younger. Bet she was a real player.
One-track mind.
Dandelion's right. 5 lovers in the first few pages.
Still water runs deep.
Let's drink to her health.
Here's to Granny.
I'm so, like... when I first came here the first time, I looted everything downstairs, and apparently I still had it. So, what does it say now? I'm still intoxicated. Well, let's save again. This is the best party ever. Let's talk to Shawnee.
Quiet. Dandelion's singing.
Oh, okay.
Quiet. I'm listening.
Okay, well, we'll talk to Dandelion.
Carmen, what would you say to a song?
We'd love to hear one.
Give it a rest, Dandelion.
It's no wonder dazzling ladies are so hard to score. Like them maples reaching higher, more it takes to soar. Yet with ladies and maples, there's no need to frown.
This is gonna be so
Lay
bad.
them down on the ground, and the game is done. So, Carmen, how's business these days?
Oh, the usual. Why don't you come by?
All right, that's enough. Party's over.
But Shawnee...
Why did you bring a courtesan here?
Shawnee, don't be a prig.
Enough, I said. See you.
Perhaps it would be a good idea to bring Shawnee some roses to say sorry. Okay, well, I can do that. I'm sorry, Shawnee. I'm sorry. Okay, we are back at Shawnee's house. I did sober up. I did buy her some flowers. So let's quick save and see if we can charm her into not being mad at us anymore.
Yes?
Okay, let's give her some red roses.
Red roses, Geralt. So you...
You're blushing.
You're blushing.
I get flowers so rarely.
A pretty young medic like you can't be lacking admirers.
Well, this gloomy fellow scared everyone else away.
If you need help,
No, I'm fine. He was mysterious, even charming in a peculiar way. We actually went out a few times, and who knows what might have happened if I hadn't discovered he was leading a double life.
Who do you mean?
Thaler. I doubt you know him. We were walking along the dike one evening when I realized we were being followed by two men wearing gray coats over Special Forces armor.
The coats were supposed to hide them. They didn't know at university I learned to recognize their kind. I thought we were going to be arrested, then Thaler told me not to worry. Duty called, and we needed to part. I was about to give him a piece of my mind when I noticed the men giving him signals.
Were they wearing salamander badges?
Wait. I was curious, so I said he broke my heart and faked fainting. Thaler said to the men, "This better be important." One of them answered, "But Chief, we hid invisible-like." Thaler said, "Your balls will be invisible-like when I shove them up your ass." I couldn't help but burst out laughing.
How'd it end?
They walked me home. I heard an invisible one say their operation against Salamandra had failed.
Who were they?
Volta's secret police. When we first met in Oxenfurt, I helped you evade Redanian agents. The Temerian ones are little better.
Speaking of Oxenfurt, what did Dandelion actually interrupt?
Thought you'd never ask.
Oh. Twice in one video, Geralt. Dang. And Granny. We're never going to be allowed back in. Okay. Shawnee, Thaler, quest completed. Old friend of mine. Shawnee reminded me of certain interesting aspects from my past. Okay. So, let's see. Suspect Thaler. The evidence suggests Thaler is innocent. I should speak with him. Oh, great. Then maybe he'll give me his, he'll clear the gravedigger's debt. And then characters. So, let's see. During the party, Shawnee recounted her experiences during the Battle of Brenna where she tended to the wounded. I have a feeling Shawnee has come to like me a lot. And now we have her card. Okay. And then Thaler. Yeah, for offense and a tug. For offense and a thug, Thaler has surprisingly extensive contacts not only with thieves but also among the affluent. It turned out that Thaler is the chief of Temerian intelligence, and his fence guise is simply one of the many assumed personalities. That's kind of cool. I like Thaler. I'm glad I'm doing this part with him. So, I guess we can go and turn in, or I don't know if it's turn in or complete this quest for Thaler. But let's go do that. And then maybe we can go to the graveyard afterwards? I don't know. It's kind of late, so we may have to wait till morning. But either way, I can meditate. I've done lots of meditating lately. I can meditate with Thaler to get to morning for the gravedigger. So let's go do that. Here we are at Thaler's place. I have done all my saves just in case. Let's talk to him since he's awake. Well, I think I can wake him up too.
So what'll it be? We doing some ploughing business?
I know about your tryst with Shawnee. Let's go with that one.
I know about your tryst with Shawnee.
Oh, fuck off. We aren't all ploughing philanderers. Some of us have depth.
Okay, let's try talking to him again.
So what?
All right, then now let's do the Salamandra option.
I've figured out Salamandra.
Right.
Yeah, you're clean. Well, he's gonna say it anyway.
You're clean. I have proof you're not working for Alzar.
What a revelation.
Though a lot of evidence pointed toward you, almost as if someone was framing you.
I underestimated you, Witcher.
Many do.
I'll let you in on something. I might have gotten on Azar's bad side once. The bastard lusts after antiques and luxuries, like any savage who makes a corner too. I was once asked to handle an entire transport of that shit. Turned out it was for him, except I needed the city guard's help at the time. I tipped Vincent off and they confiscated everything. I've needed even more protection since. Damn! Shit!
I've gained an influential ally and a piece of information about Azar Javed. Okay, let's look up all that stuff. Characters. Okay. Renegade mage. He has political ambitions, which is quite typical of wizards. Even more powerful men have their weaknesses. Azar Javed likes to bask in luxury. So did Vincent Meads confiscate it and help him out, or... Okay, let's talk to him again about the gravedigger. Alright, let's do the cemetery option.
Can you get me inside the cemetery?
Well, I can do anything. Tell the gravedigger his debt's cleared. He'll piss his pants in gratitude.
Thanks.
Okay. There we go. I may go to the gravedigger now, so if I mention Thalar, the gravedigger will let me in. Okay, great. Well, I'm going to meditate till morning. Actually, I think I'm going to sell things, and then meditate till morning, and then meet you back at the gravedigger. And here we are, finally out by the gravedigger. It took me a while to get everything sorted the way I needed to be sorted, at least so far. But since we're here, let's turn in this quest, sort of, to the gravedigger and head off to the cemetery, I hope.
What do you need?
I want to get inside the cemetery.
City authorities prohibited it.
What if Thalar canceled your debts?
Is that possible?
I bought your debts from him, but you must help me.
Here are the keys. Go inside where we lay the fresh ones, but if they kill you, don't return to haunt me.
Okay.
Farewell.
And quest updated at Gravedigger's Gratitude. The cemetery gate is open. I sense trouble. I can enter the cemetery now. Well, let's head out to the cemetery and... Can I track this quest? I can't. Well, let's head out to the cemetery and see what happens. I don't know. Okay, it's not that big of a place. That's nice. Thug's Corpse, Crow's Eye. Well, let's head this way first and see what we can find. Wow, I'm running really fast. Ooh, I will take all that money, thank you. I don't think I need the flowers, but we'll pick them anyway. Do I need to come at night? Watch, I probably need to come at night. What's that? Crow's Eye. A trunk. Mahachan mead. I just got rid of all that stuff and now I've got more. Gate to the trade quarter. Did I... Oh, can I go in there? I doubt it. I feel like I'm restricted to just the temple quarter right now, but let's click it anyway. It's locked. Yep, kind of figured. Unknown herb. Crypt entrance. There's another relief. It's kind of like the one by the sewers. Interesting. There was a corpse over here. Oh crap. Pause. Okay, now let me try to remember my buttons. Alright, that's my buttons. Since we haven't done any fighting really this whole video yet. Alright, I think we can put that away. Temple quarter. Alright, let's look at the corpse here. Ooh. White roses and chicken sandwich. Okay. And the crypt entrance. Well, let's save. I have found no clues yet, so I imagine I have to go in here. Okay, I'm right. Oh, well, I think I have a cat's potion somewhere. Yes. I don't know if I didn't need it or anything, but... Oh, no, we did need it. Mangled corpses. Yes, looting. Okay. Barrel. I don't really... Candy? Oh. Don't know if I want candy out of a barrel. That just sounds really gross. Alright, there's a graveyard over there, so we'll break down the wall after I finish exploring this section. So let's head right first. Yes, maybe? There we go. Old. Oop, hi. Hello. Whoa. Sarcophagus, an old chest, and a basket. Okay, let's go this way first. Nothing I need there. Unknown potion. I don't know if I want to take unknown potions. I did, before I forget, I did buy a scroll from Taller finally. Again, I just keep losing more and more money because I spend too much money shopping. But I got several new potions. Oh, formula. I need to look here. So I have black blood, which turns the imbiber's blood into poison, and it becomes lethal to monsters, which is interesting. I have golden aureole, renders a witcher's body immune to poison and neutralizes the effective poisons already present in the bloodstream, which I think might be useful. And then wolf. It improves focus and coordination, thereby increasing the chances of inflicting critical damage. I wonder how many of these I can stack at a time. I'll have to test that theory. Or I could just Google, find out. That's a creepy sound. Basket. Okay. I don't want the assassin's dagger, and I'll take the whetstone, and I'll put the whetstone on my silver sword. Let's look in these sarcophagus. Oh, great. Meteorites. Sapphire. We'll just take all this stuff and then just sell it. Right? Okay. Now, I came in through that door, so I need to go this way, I think. Yes. Let's do a couple more rooms and then we'll wrap things up for the day, maybe. Oh, hello. Oh, this way, Geralt. Thank you. Sulfur. And money. We need money. I mean, look at this. I only have 2,700 gold now. I feel broke. And yeah, those are all blocked. So let's head back to where we were. And I think hang a right then? Because the straight was where the graveyard's at. And oh, there's an altar. Mangled corpse. Actually, I think this is where I'm going to end things for today. I'm right around at time. I don't want to go any farther because I'm afraid I'll get to a point where I have to go like extra long, and that just doesn't work for me today. Not tomorrow. In our next video, we'll finish exploring this crypt area and maybe complete the graveyards. What is it called? Gravedigger's Gratitude quest, and I don't know, progress some of these investigation quests forward and go from there. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again on Saturday with another new Witcher video.